Welcome back, guys. This is FX Major, your mentor, the real FX Major doctor, the only doctor that focuses on changing people's lives, the only trader that pierces through the market. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get notified for whenever we bring out new signals, to bring out new videos, to bring out new educational contents. Okay, guys, so as you all know me, this is FX Major, your mentor. So last time, guys, we spoke about zone in and zone out strategy. Well, using zone in and zone out strategy, a lot of people have been actually complaining, telling us that they do not see proper entry points. But however, we decided to bring out a new strategy which is called trend line strategy. So here we'll be focusing on trend line specifically and trends in trends specifically. Then possibly on our other video, on our new video, we'll be posting, we'll be sharing a new strategy. Remember, guys, we're breaking down all our strategies for you to be for them to be convenient for you and for you to choose on which strategy works best for you. Meaning that whenever you see our videos, see us posting, just know that it's a new strategy. Just know that we're using a new strategy, we're posting a new strategy for you to test it from, for you to learn from. So do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button to get notified for whenever we upload a new video. And do not also forget to go to the description below and join our signals group. Join our signals group and follow us whenever we take trades on our signals group. So let's dive into the market. So today I'll be focusing on 3 other pairs. As I've said, guys, that the strategies that I'm going to post and the strategies that I'm posting are highly respected by certain pairs. So on this strategy, we'll be using GBP USD, Euro AUD, and Euro USD, meaning that this strategy is mainly respected by these 3 pairs. As we have shared last time, our zone in and zone out strategy, ceiling and floor strategy, which was respected highly by USD ZAR, gold, and NAS 100. So going forth, we're now focusing on these 3 pairs, which is GBP USD, Euro AUD, and Euro USD. So let's jump into the market. And do not forget, guys, whenever we start analyzing, we start from a daily time frame. Then from a daily time frame, we go deeper into 4 hour. Then from 4 hour, we go deeper into entry points on a 1 hour or 30 minutes. So let's go today. Okay, so using this strategy, I'll show you what I look at before I analyze the market. So looking at this current market structure here, we can see that the market has been ranging in this type of formation, meaning that the market has been moving in a bearish move, in a bearish momentum, in a bearish market from this point here. So the market has been moving in a bearish momentum from this point here. It started changing its direction at this point here, because as you can see from this previous market structure, we can tell that the market has been moving in this type of formation, in a bit of consolidating down formation. I don't know how to put it, but then as you can see here, guys, we can see a bit of movement, some sort of correction, but going to the downside. So the market decided to change its direction when it started coming at this level here, which is, it was when was it, 14 and 21st 2022. So we can see that from that certain period of time, the market decided to change its direction. So looking at previous market structure, we can already tell that GBP has been losing strength, has been weak from that date, from 14th and 21st. Started losing its strength from the 14th and the 21st. Then that's when it decided to fall. That's when the market fell. So we can already see that the market has been moving in a bearish move, and from this point here it changed its direction and went up in a bullish momentum, came for a bit of correction or a retest, then it went back up. Okay, let me remove all these drawings. Remove drawings. Okay, so since we now know that the market has been moving at a certain type of formation from previous market structure, so we'll not focus on previous market structure, but try to focus mainly on current market conditions, which is current market structure. So let me quickly zoom in here. Let me quickly zoom in so you can see the chart properly. Always make sure that, guys, you zoom in and out your charts to see the market, to have the full view of what the market is doing, to have a full view of what the market is doing. Okay, so we have this type of movement at this level here. So remember, guys, a diagonal supporting trend line always has a diagonal resisting trend line at this point here. So at this level we can see that the market, after changing its direction from a bearish momentum or movement or channel or movement, we can see that it decided to change its movement here. This is what we call change of market structure, COMC. COMC, change of market structure, change of market, or COMS, change of market structure. So as you can see at this level here, the market changed the market structure, changed its structure, and decided to now move in a bullish momentum. That's where we can see now that the market is actually going to buy. So I'll complete what I was trying to show you here. So as you can see, the market has been moving in a bullish momentum, meaning that the market might move in a bullish momentum for a while, because it might want to come to the certain level here to try to respect that level and possibly go down, possibly, meaning that at this level here the market might be possibly at this level here, then try to break down. Okay, so let me, if you're part of our group, guys, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Okay, so as you can see that the market has been moving in a bullish momentum, let's analyze. Okay, so since we see that the market has been moving in a bullish momentum, we can see that this level here we have a bit of market structure here. Reason being that we can see a change of market structure here. Remember, guys, we saw a change of market structure here, therefore you also see a change of market structure here, and also the market changed its structure from here because of a bearish movement to a bullish movement, and here also it repeated the same thing from a bearish movement to a bullish movement. So now let's dive deeper into the market. Let's move to a 4-hour time frame. Okay, so from a 4-hour time frame we can see that our structure is actually a good structure. Let me do this. So our structure is actually a good structure. Whenever the market decides to change a direction at a certain level or at a certain point, just know that that level is being respected no matter what. That market condition is being respected. Okay, so since we have our structure at this point here, meaning that this structure now is our 4-hour structure. So from an daily we moved to a 4-hour. You see, guys, I'm trying to make sure that I cater for everything, every touch, and making sure that I make it more simpler for you to understand. Okay, so market has been moving in a certain position, in a certain way. Impulse, bit of correction at this level here, and impulse, correction, impulse to this level here, correction, impulse, correction. Okay, so this market here is giving us a lot of correction. GBP/USD is giving us a lot of corrections, but however, using this strategy, you will not go wrong as long as you milk the market. And one thing I will show you about this strategy is that whenever you enter any trade, you'll move into impulses immediately, meaning that your trades won't even see losses. The only losses it will see is when you open your trades. That's the only losses it will see. No higher losses than that. And as you have seen, guys, the only trades that we trade are impulses, and we never take any loss. Okay, so now we can see the full view of the market. So at this point, guys, we can see that the market changed its direction. And remember, guys, what goes up has to come down, and what comes down has to go up, meaning that since we have a movement at this level here, we had an impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse to the downside. Then here we're going to have an impulse to the upside. We test at this level, and it should pick up. But let me try to show you what I'm seeing here. Before I continue with So since we have a structure on a 4-hour time frame and on a daily time frame, let's move to 1-hour time frame to see what the market is trying to show us. But from my side, I would say that I was going to take a trade at this level here. Moving to this side here. I'll take a level from here and put my stop loss person here. Okay, so this is what I will be looking for, but let me go deeper into 1 hour and see what I'm seeing, whether 4 hour is true or what. So on 1 hour we can see that the market is actually respecting our setup. So this, guys, shows you that using this strategy you'll never go wrong. Knowing that the market is come from this level here, from this zone here, then it impulsed to the upside, then created a new structure, meaning that this structure has to, this market movement has to touch this level. If it breaks that level, that's when you can say that now the market is fully going to buy now. So I'll just adjust my take profit to be at this level here. Okay, So after adjusting my take profit to be at that level here, so let's say the market is at this point here. Let's say the market is at this point here, and you want to enter your buy trade. So if the market is at this point here and you want to start entering your buy trade, I would possibly do this to enter my buy trade. I'll use this to enter my buy trade. To enter my buy trade, I'll remove this structure here and put this one here to enter my buy trade. To enter my buy trade. This is for entering a late buy trade, guys. For a late buy trade. This is what you can master. Entry points, entering a late buy trade. You can put your stop loss just below this level here, just below the level, and you take profit at this level here. This will be my so this will be my take profit 1 and take profit 2, take profit 1 and take profit 2. This is GBP USD. So let's jump into Euro AUD. Euro AUD, I do not see a proper market structure here, but however, we will try by all means to make it simple for you. So I'll first start by placing my rectangle line here, my rectangle here, this point here, for my double bottom. Okay. So I'll just put my horizontal rectangle here at my double bottom. Okay, so as I said, guys, you mainly focus on current market structure. So let's go into the current market structure. So on daily time frame, I do not see much of a market structure on a daily time frame, but let's jump into a 4-hour time frame to see what we're actually looking at on Euro AUD. And remember, guys, there's no perfect trade, but the only perfect thing that you can master is the skill and the strategy. Hence why we share our strategies for you to master them. Okay, so at this level here, I'll just place my horizontal line here to see where the market is actually doing at this level here. To see what the market is actually doing at this level. Okay, so now we see what the market has been doing at this period of time on 4-hour time frame. We can see that the market has been ranging in a bullish momentum from this point, made a bit of correction, impulse to the upside, correction, impulse, impulse, bit of correction. Okay, so removing all these drawings and making this simpler, let's see what we're currently looking at. Why is this malfunctioning? This is malfunctioning. Remember guys, with this strategy you will never go wrong. We make sure that we cater for all touches, guys. We cater for all touches to make a structure. We cater for all touches to make a structure. Okay, so as you can see, we catered for this touch here, first touch, second touch, and third touch. Then we created our zone, our structure here, placed our diagonal supporting trend line, and here we have first touch. Here we have our first touch, second touch, possible second touch, and a third touch. Then that's when we created our diagonal resisting trend line. Okay, so since you know that the market has been coming from the bottom, it has been coming from a bullish flag, a bullish momentum to say, a bullish momentum, and trying to create a flag. And let me show you how a flag looks like. A flag looks like this. Then shoot to the upside. Let me do a proper one to show you what I'm talking about. Let me do a proper flag. Let me do a proper flag. Okay. Using this analyzed structure. Let me show you what a proper flag looks like. Okay, so a flag looks like this to say. Flag, correction, then break to the upside. That's a flag, meaning that from here, then this is how a flag looks like, meaning that we now know how the market is going to move, since you can see now that the market is creating or has created a possible movement of a flag. So let me remove all these drawings. You cannot be in the forex industry if you don't give forex your attention, your time, your heart and soul, because forex needs a lot of attention. If you just give forex 2% of your time, I promise you, you won't see profits. So for me, it took me years to fully understand the market. So now whenever I enter the market, whenever I view my chart, I have full view of my chart. I can see where the market is going without even analyzing. So if I didn't have this here, I would have said that the market will actually buy, because I now know how the market ranges, how the market moves, you know. So on a 4-hour time frame, I can see that the market is moving in a sort of sideways action, but most people might say it's moving in a consolidation action. But I won't say it's a consolidation action, because a consolidating price for me, it's a price moving in such formation, not this such formation. So therefore I call this a moving, I call this structure a moving sideways action. sideways action. So we can see that we are moving in a sideways market structure, sideways position, sideways price. So at this point here, we can see that the market has been moving in a sideways position, trying to create possibly a flag, because the market cannot come to this point here. It cannot create such a structure at this zone there. It cannot come to this position, therefore it has to go up to create a new structure. So therefore, since we now know that the market is moving in a sideways action from its movement from the downside, we can now dive deeper and further and see what we are currently looking at in the market. So with that being said, I'll enter deeply into analyzing and place a chart inside my and place a trend line inside my overall trend line. And remember guys, this here, it's this guys is a scalping trade, because it's on a 4-hour time frame. If it was on a daily time frame, you would say it's a long or a swing. It's a long trade or a swing trade. So this is now what we have now. It's called a trends in trend, meaning that we have a trend inside an overall trend. So this is why we call it a trends in trends. But I don't see as necessity of having this here, but let's not move it for now and analyze further and see what the market is actually. But for me, I'd say that the market is going to buy until this certain point here, and also I would have taken my trade at this level here, because I would have seen a touch from here, and here, also a touch here. Therefore I would have waited for a confirmation candlestick, whether a doji, whether a spin bar, or any of that type of candlestick. But you do not necessarily have to know candlesticks in full to enter your trades. The only thing you have to master is the skill and money management. Then that's when you can feel free to trade, and you do not have to put indicators on your chart and try to figure out where the market is going, because indicators will harm you guys, will harm you big time. So for me, I use pure price action to analyze my trades and to fully profit in my trades. And also the another thing that you need to master is patience. Without patience and consistency, I don't think you'll be able to be a profitable trader. I don't think you'll be able to be a profitable trader. But for me, I would have taken my trade from here, actually from here, because I was going to doubt this trade on whether it was going to break this level or not. But if it decided to not break that level, I was gonna enter that trade. So meaning that at this point here, I was going to put my stop loss just below and cater for my buys, because I now know that we are doing a bullish flag. And on a bullish flag, we now know on a bullish flag, we know that the market moves in a certain position or in a certain way, which we can say that here I'm gonna win no matter what, I'm gonna make profits no matter what. But this doesn't look beautiful for me. I think I'll just have to stick with this one for now. But remember guys, the market will not only end at this point here, but continue and break this level and continue shooting up. As you can see, it's trying to create a flag. It's trying to create a flag. So my entry point would have been at this level here. But let me dive deeper into 1 hour and see how was I going to find a better entry point to execute this trade. Okay, so since you're on trends in trends, I can see another trend on this structure here. On this structure here, which makes me certain that I was going to enter my trade here. As I said, I was going to enter my trade at this point, possibly at this point here or at this point here, after a breakout and a retest at this level here. That's where I was going to enter my trade. That's where I was going to enter my trade. Let me clone this one. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, so my entry point was going to be here. It was going to actually be here at this level here. Then my stop loss was just going to be here. So do you see how effectively this is? Do you see how nice and proper this is? Then the market will range in this type of formation. This level here, this level here, this break, this level here, this level here, this level here, possibly move to the upside, and down. So this is how the market will be ranging from now until the 20, possibly the 13th of February 2023. This is how the market will be moving, will be ranging. Do you see how effectively this is? Do you see how smooth this is? This is a smooth structure. This is a smooth, beautiful market structure. And patience, guys, patience helps a lot. Patience helps a lot with this type of things, with this type of strategy. Patience helps. So without wasting any further time on Euro AUD, let's move to Euro USD. Euro USD. So we can see on Euro USD that it also has the same movement from Euro AUD. So meaning that Euro has been weak, guys. Euro has been falling ever since. It has been weak, and this other currencies has been gaining strength against the Euro AUD. This thing started again malfunctioning. This is what I don't like with. Okay. So as you can see from here that Euro USD has been moving in this type of formation, meaning that it has been weak. It has been weakening ever since the 20th of May 2021. So meaning from 2021 the market has been in a weak position. Euro has been in a weak position. It has, because you can see that it has been moving in a bearish movement, in a bearish channel. So but then nevertheless we can see that it changed direction here, change of market structure as I said prior. Then it went to the upside, then created a new channel. But let me not beat around the bush trying to figure out whether it tried to change a bearish channel or what. But let me analyze and see what it was trying to do. Okay, so from here we can see that the father left us. Hey. Okay, so we can see that we do not have a proper market structure. But at this point here, I would have taken myself and my buys at this level here, seeing that the market changed its structure. But since you do not see much further information or much detailed information on a daily time frame, let's move to a 4-hour time frame and see what Euro USD or Euro in specific has been doing. Remember guys, whenever Euro AUD buys, Euro USD buys too, so do not forget that, put that in mind guys. Okay, so at this level here we can see that we have a nice bullish market structure. We have a nice bullish market structure here, meaning that Euro is trying to gain strength now. It's trying to redeem itself and gain strength. Trying to gain strength. Trying to gain strength and be like others, having strength. Okay, so since you now see that Euro USD has been moving in a bullish channel, we can now tell that we have another structure here. If we do not focus on this for now, we have another structure here which I'm seeing at this level here, which I think we should follow for now, because it's a structure which has been respected a lot by Euro USD, which has been respected a lot, meaning that this won't be useful for now. We'll just focus on this one. Okay, so let me move to a 1-hour time frame and see what Euro USD was trying to give us. Moving on 1-hour time frame, I can see that this structure was respected highly. Therefore, this was now going to be our trading structure where we're going to sell and buy this pair. Okay, so at this level here, I was going to say the market was going to sell. Therefore, I would have taken my sell entry points at this level here. Until here guys, because as I said, what goes up has to come down and what comes down has to go up. So I would have taken my sell points here and my take profit was going to be here. But what happens when the market changes its direction at this level here? Okay, so this is what I want to show you today guys, that whenever we do not see a proper market structure at 1 hour or 1 hour time frame, we can actually move to 30 minutes or 15 minutes to see clearly what the market is trying to give us. Because at this certain level here, I wouldn't be sure to take my trades, but I would have known that this level here is a level where to take trades. This market is good for trades, but for entries, that's where I wouldn't be sure of. So I think we can move to a 30 minutes time frame and see clearly what this Euro USD doing. So for me, I'd say that this is a scalping trade. It's a scalping trade, meaning that at this point you know that you sell, at this point you know that you buy. But without any confirmations, we cannot fully confirm that we can now take a certain trade at a certain time. So therefore, let's put our focus on analyzing and knowing what we are supposed to do here. So now we're following a different structure here. So knowing that the market has been moving in a bullish momentum or a bullish structure, we now know that it has to come down at a certain point, at a certain time, and break the structure that we're having to continue to the downside. But for a scalping on a 30-minute time frame, I would say that this market is on a buy trade. The reason being that we can see that at this resistance here, first touch, second touch, third touch, third touch, fourth touch, the market decided to break with an impulse and trying to retest at this point here to continue to the upside. So meaning that at this level here, I'd say that possibly the market might go to the upside before coming to the downside, but I wouldn't be sure of that as of yet, because I'll possibly put my entry point here, my entry level here, my entry level here, place my stop loss here, and my take profit at this zone here before we go to the sell side. So yeah, I can see this as possible zone. Let me remove this for now. We can see this as a possible zone. We can see this as a possible zone, meaning that at this point, that's when we can say, yeah, we're good for buying trades. So that's all from me, guys. FX Major, your mentor. For more videos, do like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get notified and updated whenever we bring out new videos, new strategies, and new updates. This is all from me. Hope to see you next time.